most people have not done any work on these topics. Um, and well, I shouldn't say most people. Most cisgender heterosexual men haven't done any work on these topics, especially if they're white. Um, and their influence and power is amazing on the internet, even to this day. And so, um, here we are in the group. Everyone's making a post. What about race? What about LGBTQ? What about women in leadership? And these are all topics I talk about pretty regularly. So I would jump in. It was interesting where that first reaction is, well, as a Christian, we believe this. And it's like, I'm also a Christian. I've seen people who believe this and then others who believe that and kind of expand this framework of what belief is and looks like. Um, and people would really respond kind of harshly and accusation with full of accusations and so forth, and it was a little bit more intense than I was used to. So it is what it is. Put on your nice face, smile, be nice, it'll work. And what I found was I shared a post and with Exodus, the ex gay ministry, and Alan Chambers, who was the last executive director of that organization. I shared a post where he, as a married man who no longer necessarily identifies as gay, where he talks about some of the pitfalls of ex gay ministry. And he does not advocate necessarily at that point, he doesn't advocate for same sex marriage, but he does say, hey, a lot of these change efforts are really harmful to people, and we should be more mindful of what that impact is. Somehow, the responses coming in from me sharing him saying that were, why are you trying to shove the gay agenda down our throats? And I'm like, what part of this was on the agenda? Also, could you send me a copy? Because I still don't have my copy. Um, and it was just, I couldn't rationalize the strong visceral reaction to me sharing someone who embodies exactly the theology that they would advocate for, at least when it comes to a formerly a gay identified man getting married to a woman. And yet, when I shared a topic that I thought was more so agreeing with their views, they took very strong personal reaction to me.